So let's bring in NBA insider for NBC Sports, Tom Haberstroh, joining us now. So, Tom, fans pay thousands of dollars for these seats sometimes. They're courtside. I know the Giannis LeBron thing, one guy paid almost $7,000 just to see those guys sit on the sidelines. Is there any concern about backlash coming from the fans, from players resting, even if they do have an injury or two?
I say it a different way. He got front row seats to the Brook Lopez revenge game.
And that's worth $7,000.
That's right. That's right. No, it is a serious issue, and I think the fans have to look at the last month of the season as sort of an exhibition series, because the best teams are going to be resting their stars, and like Kyrie Irving, and the worst teams are going to be tanking, or at least not trying to win games. Like Anthony Davis resting for fourth quarters is an obvious admission that they're not trying to win that game when they're sitting their best player down the stretch. So it is a bad optics look for the NBA, for the fans. But I think going forward, the more that we talk about it, the more that the DNP, load management or rest, comes into play, you are going to see, I think, fans react a lot more strongly, because LeBron James in this game, he actually was cited with an injury, a sore left groin. But at February 2nd, he just rested on an ABC Saturday game against the Warriors, and that's not okay.
That's a tough one. And when you look at the NBA, this idea of this fans looking at it as an exhibition season, is that a problem for an NBA that wants fans to believe that every single night out you got to buy those seats, because you know what? You could see LeBron or someone go off any night of the season.
Yeah, it's difficult. And, in years past, Ryan, they might make up an injury and say, hey, it's an Achilles soreness, or this is, a sore ankle or a lower back issue. But, the ticket stub does not say LeBron James versus Giannis. It does not. And so they can hide behind that a little bit and say, hey, the Lakers are still playing the Bucks here. But I think there is going to be some movement going forward. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has been open to the idea of shortening the season as long as it doesn't have a huge cut in revenue. Recently at the MIT Sloan Conference, he said, they're going to take a fresh look at this and maybe add a mid-season tournament, something that Bill Simmons at the Ringer suggested to him. And I think there is going to be some softening on the 82 games, and maybe down the road we'll see fewer games in the regular season.
That would be incredible. But even if you had fewer games, wouldn't guys still say, well, you know what, I'll rest a couple games for the end of that season, even though it's 5 or 10 games shorter?
Well, yes, but the NBA has taken a strong stance on this. They have eliminated 4 games and 5 nights away from the schedule. They've reduced the number of back-to-backs. And so if you do reduce the season down to 70 games or so, you're going to have very few opportunities for guys to say, hey, we played last night, I need to rest. So the issue is that this is becoming commonplace now. It's okay to rest guys in medical staffs and for coaching staffs and players. It's okay. And only 2 players all-stars, 2 players on the all-star team this year of the 26 are targeting 82 games played this season.
Yeah,
24 of the 26 are not going to play 82.
That is a couple seconds left. Is there any issue with the transparency comments like Kyrie saying, yeah, I'm definitely taking those games off? Any issue from the NBA with that kind of talk?
I don't think so, but I think the NBA, my prediction is that by 2025, the NBA will reduce the regular season at least a few games and maybe introduce a midseason tournament. That's what I see happening going forward.
That would absolutely be interesting. Would love to see a midseason tournament indeed. Tom, thank you.